which point represents the opposite of negative 7. So each time we see the negative sign, its meaning is the opposite of. So the opposite of negative 7, this is negative 7, and the opposite is negative 7, because negative 7 is 7 tick marks to the left of the 0. So the opposite is here, is 7 tick marks to the right of the 0. So the opposite of negative 7 is 7, is point E. Okay, so the opposite of negative B okay, this is B. Okay, so the opposite of B without any negative sign is to the left of the 0. So the opposite of B is 1 tick mark to the right of the 0. Okay, let's put it on the board. Okay, so we see that B is 1 tick mark to the left of the 0, so 1 tick mark to the right of the 0 is here. So this is here the opposite of B. So 2 is, not 2, 1 tick mark to the right of the 0. Here is negative B. Okay. Let me try something. Okay, so this is negative, this point here is negative B, the opposite of B, because B, the original B, is negative, so the opposite of B is positive, is here. This is negative 1, and this is positive 1. But because B is without any negative sign, the opposite of B is here. It's to the right of the 0. Okay. But we have another negative sign here. So we are back to this point here. So this point here is negative 1. Okay, move the dot to negative of negative D. D is minus half. Let's copy this to the board. Okay, so let's see, D is minus half. This is point B without any negative sign. Okay, so to evaluate what's in the parentheses, negative D is the same distance from the 0 but to the right of the 0. So this is negative D. And the opposite of negative D, so we are back to D. So the opposite of negative D is back to where we started, which is negative 1/2. Okay. So we move the dot to negative d. So we said that negative d is the opposite of d. So negative d is 1/2. And the opposite of this is bet here. So negative d, opposite of negative d is negative 1/2. Okay. Which point represents the opposite of negative 10 on the number line? Okay, so negative 10 will be farther to the left of the number line. You don't see it. Okay. But the opposite of negative 10 is 10 tick marks to the right of the 0, because negative 10 is 10 tick marks to the left of the 0. So point E is the opposite of negative 10. So point E is the answer. Good. Okay. So in the next video I will do this practice, number opposites challenge. See you in the next video.